This episode is brought to you by Off Axis Paint. From custom painted helmets to replica helmets to visors, t-shirts, hoodies, and more, visit shopoffaxis.com and use promo code RACEREADY10 for 10% off at checkout. One more time, that's shopoffaxis.com and use promo code RACEREADY10 for 10% off all apparel. Now enjoy this week's episode of the Race Ready Media Podcast.
Race fans, are you ready? You wanted the best, you've got them four abreast. The greatest show on dirt, the World of Outlaw Sprint Car Series.
What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the Race Ready Media Podcast. As Weston bonks us, this podcast, of course, is presented by shopoffaxis.com. Be sure to head over there, check out the old Off Axis. Me and Dev are wearing that merch right now.
I would love to wear my merch.
Yes, I have Weston's merch. I still haven't gotten it to him, unfortunately. But he will have it. A few things to talk about in this episode, but before we get into it, I got to introduce the boys. So let's go out of order this week. Weston, how are you doing, buddy?
I'm tired and I don't like Rally House anymore.
Yeah, you've been working a lot, so it's tough. But, I mean, at least you had a good night last night at the Dodgers game.
I drank a beer out of a bat.
You did do that, and you got to see a walk-off homer, so that was pretty cool.
And I was talking so much crap on that guy, too, and then he goes and does that.
It's usually how it works, too.
Yeah, that's how it works. It's my luck.
So did they officially change the extra inning rule? Or was it
They weren't it was in the bottom of the ninth.
Oh, okay.
So,
but I guess did they change that rule where there's no man on second base anymore?
no, it's still there.
Oh, it's so stupid.
Ghost runner
It's
on
fine.
second. But, yeah, you've heard from Dev. Dev, what's up, buddy? How are you doing?
You heard from Weston, not Dev.
No, I'm saying you heard from Dev just now, and yes, you have heard from Weston,
okay.
but you already
Okay.
Devin already talked out of turn, so
I'm low on energy. I'm sorry.
It's okay. It's okay.
This is off the rails already.
That's all right. Devi, what's up, buddy? How you doing?
Not much. Just trying to hang in there. Math is killing me right now in my college class. So, but hopefully we can get through it.
Yeah, I heard you trying to do some calculus earlier. It didn't sound like a fun time.
No, it did not.
No, but boys, we're nearing double digits on the podcast. So I mean, it's episode 9 right now, and we're coming up on 10. So that's it's lasted a lot longer than I really thought we were going to. So awesome! Glad we can come out with these weekly. I appreciate everyone that tunes in every week. So let's just jump right into the stuff we got to talk about. How about the Outlaws over at Devil's Bowl? Brent Marks picking up a nice win. Pretty dominating win, if I do say so myself. He pretty much dominated that one.
Yeah, it was pretty weird. I mean, he's comes from PA where they're used to, big, fast half miles. So it's not out of the ordinary to see him running up front on a half mile. But yeah, to see him, I think he won by 5 seconds or something like that, which that was pretty remarkable in itself. And then another front runner that I thought was a pretty cool story, which he runs up front usually when he steps up to the plate on the Outlaw shows, was Brian Brown. I mean, that was quite the haul for him to go from Missouri all the way down to like the Dallas area, but that was also pretty cool to see him run up front for a while.
Yes, it's nice seeing like these PA guys and then Brownie. They're all good on those half miles, and Devil's Bowl, that's a fast track, and they were hauling ass around that place. So, yeah, it's nice to see different people running up front with the Outlaws from time to time, really.
Did it rain down there?
I think
Like
that
the
It
night
rained there.
Because
Rained down there the night before because the air was crisp.
the track was not like, it's usually dry, slick, and kind of a shithole, but it had a lot of moisture and it was fast all night.
Did we see vapor trails?
I don't think so. I think
Darn
the
it.
air is too dry down there
Darn it.
for that stuff.
I love vapor trails.
Dude, August, like, there's no better time than Knoxville in August.
Yeah, man, those vapor trails. Oh. You guys remember that picture? I think it was actually Brent Marks, the picture of the
It was Brent Marks,
going
like
down
he
the
had
backstretch.
the vapor trail on the front and the side of the wing. Yep.
Yeah,
So
that-
there was a night at Knoxville, it rained all morning, and then it literally stopped at like 3, and they worked their asses off, got the packed it in and stuff, and got the races in that night. And they were like 2/10 off of the track record in hot laps. And I'm like, dude, they're breaking the track record tonight. And then it just slowed down. But I mean, both sides of the nose wing had vapor trails, and the one massive one off the left side. Oh, dude, it was sick.
Oh, love vapor trails. Speaking of Knoxville, though, I heard a pretty funny story. Well, not really funny, but like I didn't know that the Saturday Night Nationals was actually rained out once before. Actually,
Yeah, I was there.
I didn't know that. Because my
So-
mom and dad were there.
Yeah, they made
Craig.
it up they made it up like Sunday, not like morning, but it was,
Pretty early.
I think it was kind of like a mid-afternoon deal. But yeah, I mean, like it sucked because obviously everybody's vacation time for Knoxville is set to come home on Sunday. So really the only people that were there were kind of like your diehards that were like, I'm not missing this. And then the people that live in Iowa are relatively close. So well, luckily I was one of those few people that was actually got to stay there. I mean, there was nobody there. Like it was kind of pick your seat and you can sit there.
Probably the emptiest you'll see it around national time.
Oh yeah, it was nuts.
Yeah, I didn't know that it ever actually rained out. I know it rained out a prelim night here recently, a few years back, I think, or like almost rained out or something, and then they were close to setting the track record or something at one point.
What year was that? That was a couple of years ago.
I feel
I think
like it was like 16 maybe.
15 or 14 or 15.
Was it somewhere in there? But yeah, it had either rained out or was close to raining out, and
Because I remember-
and they got him in, and it was over at like 2 a.m. because people were pissed because Dingus was closed by the time they got done. Yeah, I remember that.
Yep. Yeah.
It was kind of like that this past year.
Yeah, it really
was-
was. They ran
Thursday?
late.
Thursday? Was it Thursday when it ran late? Or was it Friday?
Thursday, I think.
I don't remember but I do remember kind of sitting there like, I don't want it to rain out, but like financially I want it to rain out because I probably didn't have enough money to make like if one of them rains out, I could guarantee I'm going Saturday. But I mean, regardless, I was going all 4 nights if none of them did rain out anyways.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
so,
I mean, it was. I love Knoxville, and it's just always like it's always weird. It always seems like it's gonna rain every time you're there, like for nationals, and then sometimes it does, sometimes it doesn't. Like I feel like it's always gonna rain one day that like every year. It's always.
I hope it
has
doesn't
or
rain out.
something.
It better not rain out the golf tournament.
Oh, we're gonna play.
We'll
in
play
the
in the
rain.
rain.
We're gonna play
Yeah,
in the
we'll play
rain.
in
oh God.
Well,
I would get struck by lightning.
yeah,
on
that
my-
would
on
probably
my- on the
happen
first
to
tee.
us. Yeah, that would be. Which can't wait for that. By the way, I'm getting preparations done right now as we speak, so it's gonna be a good time.
Renfro is the listing. Give me the cup.
Yes, Renfro, if you are listening, send Weston the cup. He
I want
deserves
the
it.
trophy. I haven't even gotten to look at the big trophy, and I was
Hey.
part of the team that won.
His dad hasn't even made the plate for it yet.
Yeah, we need to get him to make the plate and then send it to Weston, and then Weston can keep it and bring
Come
it to
on, Brad.
us.
Yeah.
Wait, Brad? Is there another Brad?
Oh wait, who's dad?
No, Renfro's dad. Not my dad.
Yeah,
Oh,
Renfro's dad works like at a trophy shop. I'm pretty
Which
Oh,
like
which doesn't
yeah,
make
yeah,
sense
that-
as to why we got the trophy here. We should have just got through Renfro. But regardless,
we didn't. Yeah,
we're off topic. We're off topic, boys. We got to get back into some racing. F1 is in Australia this weekend in Melbourne, I would think, right? Melbourne.
Yes, Melbourne, Australia.
yep.
Melbourne, yes, there. And
Albert Park.
4 DRS zones in that one. That's gonna be a bad fast track. That's gonna be
Yeah,
fast.
Speed.
so they done some reconfigurations to the track, I believe, for this year. So they made turn 1 wider and like I don't remember all of the turns they made wider, but then they took out one, I think it's like 9 and 10 chicane because it literally just goes like that, and then it goes right back into another DRS zone. So they took that out, and I think they're making that just one big long like sweeping straightaway, so that they pretty much are saying like if you're struggling on like straightaway speed, like you're not
You're
gonna
not
be
gonna
in the
do
top
good here.
10.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So McLaren.
Which McLaren,
Yeah,
yeah.
poor McLaren, poor Mercedes, I'm sure, because they've been struggling. And I mean, every Formula One news that I've caught, it's like Mercedes has yet to figure out what's going on, and they're just getting like even more frustrated as the season's going on.
It just sucks for Danny Rick.
Good.
He just can't do good in Australia, unfortunately. But
He finished second there in 2015, I
And-
believe, is what I saw, and he got DNQ'd.
He
Or
had
he got
you got
he got disqualified.
for 4.
I don't remember. I just looked at the stat.
Well, that sucks. That's unfortunate.
I
Poor
feel like
Danny.
it's hard as hell to get disqualified at a Formula One race.
It's happened
like-
before.
Yeah. I mean,
I've
it's got to
never-
be like they're like engine stuff, like you're doing stuff.
You got to
that-
have done something pretty damn stupid.
Yeah, like I mean, usually it's just like a fine. Like if you get caught doing something, it's usually like a fine. But whatever. F1, guys.
Alexa,
all-
play Land
It's
Down
all
Under.
politics over there.
Yeah, play Land Down Under. It's all politics.
Oh shit!
Oh no, Alexa, no, Alexa off.
No, shut up.
Oh, Alexa off.
1 minute later.
No,
Just unplug it.
it's all the way over there.
Okay, anyways. Now that you've gotten to see Alexa or Weston get mad at his
It's-
Alexa, and
it's
it's
still going.
going.
Approximately 10 hours later.
Anyway, sorry.
But yeah, so and then the Outlaws this week, they're over at the US 36 Friday, and then the Jason Johnson Classics over at the Ozarks on Saturday, which I was wanting to go to, and I just unfortunately I can't. So, I mean,
Dude, US 36. Have any of you guys been there?
no.
No, is it? It's a. It's one of those tracks that's like really small with big banking in it.
Oh, dude, it's bad. Like,
Is it
I went there-
badass?
oh yeah, I went there. I mean, years back, and I heard they cut some banking out of it, so it's not as like banked and fast, but it's still like they're still getting it around there.
I saw a video of Paul McMahon. He ran a 9-second lap there.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Yeah,
bad boy.
I liked the tweet. I'll go back and send it to you, Hunter.
What else? I'm losing my train.
Lake Ozark.
Yes, Lake Ozark.
Lake
Sorry,
Ozark.
losing my train of
So,
thought.
So a friend of the pod, T-Fab Tony, he has built the trophy. There, we'll put a picture of it somewhere here. I don't know. So yes, T-Fab Tony built the trophy. Friend of the pod.
Dude, why was he like hating on it? Like he's like, it's not my best, but dude, that
You
thing
need-
was bad. Like I get like
Look, you need to look at all the other ones he's built.
no, like because I saw the hauler he did. Was that last year or 2 years ago?
That was a couple years ago.
That thing was sick. But
I'll send
still,
you the
like,
picture of the one he did with the big like pepper that Jason had, like
Yeah,
that cartoon
I've
he had.
seen them all, dude. Like they're all badass,
Yeah,
but like
that's-
that one was nothing short of like
they all
half-assed.
look good. I like him.
That's Tony. That's normal.
They're always gonna
he's-
critique their work.
Yes, he's very critical of his work. What he thinks isn't good, like to us, is amazing. So that's normal.
I mean, it is what it is, I suppose. But I mean,
Give yourself more credit,
yeah,
T-Fab Tony.
come
if you're
on,
listening.
T-Fab Tony, if you're listening, give yourself more
Come
credit.
on.
You make good stuff. We like it. We like it
Yes.
over here on the pod.
We're fans.
Hey, also shout out to Tanner's friend for making the iron necks that all those F1 drivers use. Since Tanner hooked us up with that information, that was pretty neat. I was like, I didn't like. I know like they use those machines. I didn't know like who made them, and weird enough, it's one of Tanner's friends. So that's pretty cool. So shout out Tanner and his friend. That's pretty cool.
Just off-axis paint them.
thank
That'll
God.
that'll last through the next few episodes. I think the Race Ready 10. So definitely get your merch where you want. While it's available for 10% off. So definitely get that. But
Hurry up, people.
yeah, hurry up, people.
Buy your stuff.
So
What,
I kind of had a little like thing. So with the Outlaws, like Shark Racing, I mean, it's kind of usual for us to see Logan Schuchart running up front, but now he's like a lap car, and we're seeing Jacob Allen running in the consistently top 10, pushing for like top 5s. Do you think, like, what do you think's going on in that camp right now? Like, do you think Logan's just having an off season, or do you think they're kind of finally giving Jacob his shot to see what he can do with good equipment?
Truthfully, I think Jacob is actually a lot better of a driver than people really give him credit for. I mean, Logan still rips. He's good. I think he really is having an off year. But if you watch Jacob, like, it all starts in qualifying. and Jacob can lay down burners in qualifying. Like, and he has for the last couple years now. He's been able to lay down some burners. So, and I think that Logan is behind the 8 ball every night because he can't qualify very well, or he's unlucky in the draw or something. You know what I'm saying? Like, but I think it all just starts with qualifying. I think if Logan can just figure out his qualifying again, I think he'll start running up front again.
Jacob just needs to learn how to run a full 30 laps. That's been his problem.
Yeah, which like I think Devil's Bowl was the first night that I've noticed where he was fast like the whole feature. Where like Weston said, he'll come on strong at the beginning, and then late towards the end of the feature, he started to fall off a little bit where he might be getting fatigued and stuff like that.
Well, if you notice, like, so Jacob can qualify really good. He can run a good heat race. And then he's got the most dash appearances this season, I believe, in all of the Outlaws. But it also screws him because he never draws good in the dash. He always is on the last 2 rows of the dash. He's never up front in the dash. So that also hurts him as well.
I mean, it's only the top 6 though, so it's not like
you're completely
shooting yourself in the foot.
No, it's 8. It's top 8.
Is it 8?
It's 8.
Okay, so, but still, I mean, it's not.
Yeah, I mean, but what I'm saying is, it's like, it's just easier to start on the front row and take it off the pole than, coming from 8.
100%, yeah.
So, I mean, like, I feel like if he could draw better in the dash, it might be different, but I haven't seen him run up front in the dash, so I don't know if he could hang on to it and then, run up front in the feature, but he definitely needs to be more consistent for 30 laps, because I think Jacob actually is a better driver than a lot of people give him credit for, and I'm proud to call myself a Jacob Allen fan. So
you're a stan, not a fan.
Whatever.
You are. It's okay.
I like Shark Racing. I like Shark Racing. I don't care.
I'm a Jack Hodenshield stan.
That's
okay.
fine.
That's right there.
Yeah, and I don't mind it. I'm a Shark Racing stan. Okay, like
that's fine.
And that's what I'm saying. It's not just one driver; it's both of them. But
anyway.
But yeah, no. I mean, they've all. I mean, I feel like they both got good equipment, so it's
it's not 2014 Shark Racing.
No.
But like I've just known that in the past, I don't know who really said. I think it was Bobby was saying that like Logan's getting the better equipment because Logan's running up front. So like he's gonna get the better engine, the better the better components, where Jacob will get kind of like the hand-me-down. So I don't know if then maybe the team is finally to a point where it's like none of their shit are hand-me-downs anymore. It's all top of the line now, thanks to Logan running up consistently strong for like 2 seasons in a row. So maybe the team is completely even across the board, and so now Jacob's finally getting like his shot here.
I could definitely see that as well. I mean, I do know that Jacob was getting like hand-me-down stuff. I mean, I think it was pretty obvious when he wasn't running like up front like with everybody, like in when they first like came onto the scene. But it does definitely stem from Logan running up front at Knoxville, at maybe not Kings Royal because I think he DNF'd a couple, but like he won the Gator down at Volusia last year. I mean, he won a bunch of big money shows. Like, so he's kind of put the team on his back the last couple of years and almost funded a lot of it. So
yeah, and I know, like, I'm sure their point fund at the end of the year, like they racked in I'm sure a good chunk.
Well, yeah, because he ran second 2 years ago, and then last year I think he ran like fourth or something.
Yeah,
and
they kind of do like a team points.
Oh, do they?
Side, it's weird, man. Like
constructors,
like owners, yeah.
Yeah. So
anyway.
So I would assume that Shark Racing probably made out pretty good out of the points funding last few years as well, especially with Logan running up there, and I mean Jacob
as well as you can in sprint car racing.
Yeah, I mean, man, that $5 check from Hoosier coming in every week,
Fuck you, Hoosier.
Yeah. Anyways, shout out Brent Marks for ditching the Hoosier neckband and
we said we weren't going to talk about this.
We're not.
Hunter had to say something.
Yeah. We're not.
No, I'm just saying. I said this, and then now I had to blurt it out.
Now you had to blurt that one out. But regardless, shout out Brent Marks.
Anyway.
But
Thanks, Brent.
I'm a Brent Marks stan too. I like Brent Marks.
Brent's fast.
Not really funny story. Interesting story though. You know the Eminem painting that's on his car?
It's out of San Antonio, Texas.
My dad created that logo.
What do you do? What a deal.
What a deal. Yeah.
What a deal.
Created
Shout out
that
Brad.
logo. Shout out Brad making that logo.
All right. Anyway.
But yeah, you guys want to talk about Supercross?
There was no Supercross.
Awkward moment when there wasn't no Supercross last week.
Good job, Hunter.
Yeah.
No. It's my fault too. I should have known.
No, it's
Well,
my bad.
so
Anyway.
we did say like, like Supercross up next at St. Louis, but we didn't really specify what date.
Yeah,
so we
yeah.
kind of
So
Anyway.
well, we'll talk
Yeah.
about Supercross. When
So
it
they're
comes
in
to St.
so-
Louis.
So they're in St. Louis this weekend.
Oh, this weekend. Okay. Man,
I think.
Man, we should go to Supercross
Yeah,
maybe.
and then
It
go
is
to the
St. Louis.
JJR. We should go to Supercross, then go to the Jason Johnson Classic. We should do that. No. Okay.
No.
it's like impossible. They're the
I
same.
know.
night.
They're.
They're the same night.
Yeah, I know, and they're this far apart. But
Yeah, they're across the state.
yeah, I know. I'm just messing around. But
Damn it.
Anyway.
Anyway.
Extreme.
Oh yeah,
Rules Outlaw
Extreme
nominee.
is they're partnering sanction with the Outlaws this weekend at US 36. That'll be
Dude, that's gonna be a badass show at US 36. I feel like.
Are they at Lake Ozark too?
no.
Yeah, both
Are they-
nights.
are
they'll-
they?
Yeah, they'll follow the Outlaws this weekend. Both nights.
Hey.
Hey, all right. How many drivers do you think are
Finally.
gonna pull double duty?
None.
Yeah, probably not.
Really?
I mean, Shane Stewart died at Lawrenceburg. I mean, it wasn't really double duty, but he took the wings off, and everybody saw what happened. So
I didn't see what happened. What happened?
you're kidding,
He
right?
flipped.
No, I had never seen.
How
that.
have you not seen this,
I don't know.
Where have you been?
dude?
When was this?
Like
24
2015.
I say, yeah, he was
It
in
was
the
sometime
Larson
around
Marks
there.
car.
Yeah.
Was it the first year of the Larson Marks or second?
Yeah, because World of Outlaws ran there like Friday, and then USAC was there Saturday.
yeah. So
And they, were,
okay,
and
so
so
the
they
deal,
stayed.
so the deal was, Hunter, whoever ran the Outlaw show, and then I think, did they have to be an Outlaw, Weston? Do you remember?
Yeah,
But-
you had to be an outlaw.
And you had to run the USAC show, and whomever was an World of Outlaw guy that ran the highest finishing place at the USAC show got an extra $1,000. So
So Shane Stewart took the
Shane just kind of messing around and calls Kyle, and he's like, "Hey man, like here's the deal. Like, do you think we should do it?" Well, Kyle, coming from USAC sprint, like
Yeah.
World of Outlaw wing stuff, he's kind of like, "Fuck it, go for it. Like, who cares?" And so he goes out hot laps, and he looked really good. And he goes out in qualifying and just forgets there's no wing on it and just plugs the fence. It
destroyed that car, and apparently that was one of their best chassis too.
yeah.
Never saw.
It, there's an onboard video of it. We'll get
If
you.
you can send it to me, we'll have Rose put it right down there as well. So, yeah. Remember, if it was 2014, remember I only got back into racing in 2016ish, so that was probably why. So, I mean, because I didn't meet you guys till around 2016, 2017,
Something like
maybe
that.
something like that.
I didn't know Devin until about this time last year.
Well, yeah, you guys didn't meet till Knoxville, wasn't it?
Well, no. Well, I knew of him.
Well,
But,
no,
we
but
didn't,
actually met.
No. We met before him.
Oh, okay.
It wasn't Knoxville, was it?
Thought it was.
I mean, I think Knoxville was really the first time we actually
met in person.
Like we all were goofing off together and getting into shenanigans. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, probably.
Yeah.
Whatever. Regardless.
Anyway,
But yeah, I cannot. You have to send me that onboard footage. That'll be.
Dude, he busted his ass hard.
it was awesome.
Okay.
Anyway,
Wait, did he flip?
Oh, dude,
Yeah.
Like when you say plug the fence, I don't know if you just straight line the fence like Weston at I-44
No.
or.
no.
fuck you.
So he goes in, hits the fence, it throws the nose, and it just freaking pirouettes in the air. I don't think he actually no, he did get a couple.
He got up
revolutions.
as high as the catch fence.
Yeah, it was pretty spectacular.
It was gnarly.
We'll just say that.
Yeah.
Okay,
Anyway,
so no Outlaws doing double duty. Okay. All right.
no.
Well,
At least from
Well-
Shane.
well, okay, but what about like some of the USAC guys that are coming this weekend?
If, I would assume some all-star guys might come down.
I would say the only person I would see doing it would be like Carson Short
or Sunshine.
What about Thorson?
If he were to come down, yeah.
They're kind of only running that one car, I think, and
they're focused more on the wing stuff than anything.
Yeah,
I mean no.
I bet Thorson
KTJ's more focused on the wing stuff too.
I know, but I didn't know if he'd just take the wings off just because they're there.
Maybe, I don't know. We'll see.
We'll see. We'll talk about it next week, and we'll see who has the balls to take the wings.
Because I haven't seen anyone like that that's mainly running wing now say they're gonna do it. So I mean, maybe you could get some guys like that were gonna run the All-Stars this weekend. Maybe they'll come down and take a wing off or something. But I did see
Justin Peck was kind of hinting at where do I go now? And
yeah,
I think it's kind of a no-brainer. I think that's really the only 410 show that's going on right now.
Right.
Yeah.
I mean, unless you want to haul all the way to PA.
Yeah.
Because the All-Star
and some All-Star guys would probably do that. So I mean, it just really depends. I would assume
because the All-Stars rained out, right? I mean,
yeah. Which would make a lot of sense for the All-Star guys to make that haul to PA because I mean
they race a lot in
PA.
Yeah, they run there all the time. So
yeah.
We'll see. We will
stay
see.
tuned.
Stay tuned. More to come on that.
Stay tuned. Buy stuff from Off Axis.
Buy stuff from Off Axis. Intermission time. Anyways.
Yeah. Anyway.
So where is NASCAR at this week?
Martinsville. Hot dogs.
Martinsville. All right. Big ups Denny Hamlin for winning.
Grandfather clock.
Big ups Denny Hamlin for winning Richmond.
Hiss.
What'd you guys think about the Richmond race? Did you guys watch any?
I didn't watch it.
It was all right.
I didn't think it was too bad. I mean, I thought those cars raced pretty well there.
I mean,
when is the dirt race?
I don't know, but they did. I did see a Twitter video, and I don't know if I can find it. That they had one testing. Yeah.
Yeah.
Did it get stuck?
I wish it did.
No.
Dude, could you imagine?
I can't wait until one of those cars gets stuck there.
I don't know.
But I'm sure they raised they raised that car significantly off.
Like the ride height rule or something like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I would hope so.
That shit hits me every time on iRacing. My ride height's too low or something stupid.
You need to get back on iRacing.
There's no such thing unless the frame rail's through the freaking concrete.
Trust me, I'm an engineer.
Trust me. Hey, speaking of gaming, big ups at World of Outlaws for coming out with this new game. I hope it's good.
Finally.
I hope it's good, man. I really do.
I would imagine it's gonna be pretty good with iRacing kind of doing a lot of the backing.
But I hope it's not too simulator though. I hope it's still arcadey like 2002 because
if I can't jump out of the sky at Silver Dollar, I don't want it.
So here's how I'm kind of picturing how this is going to go. iRacing, they've scanned a lot of the tracks, so they have all the files and the dirt
model.
Yeah, the model and kind of the track wear situation stuff. So I feel like they're going to hand that over to the
Monster Games. Yeah.
So those
Monster
guys
Games
made that. Monster
made Dirt to Daytona back in the day.
Oh,
Really?
They did, right?
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, so I think those guys will have those files, and then they'll just kind of go from there.
Well, I think a lot of the tracks will probably race the same on there, depending. Okay, and I say this depending on how arcadey it is because every track raced the same on World of Outlaws 2002. It just did because there was no
because it was 2002.
It was 2002. Yeah. I don't know. Yeah. I feel like a lot of the tracks will race the same on there, or on this new game, just because I feel like they'll take the dirt specs from one track and just kind of place onto every track just because they can.
That's fine with me.
Whereas I say that whereas iRacing, you're actually racing and you want to feel like it's like a simulator, so they have to make it a different feel for every track. So
iRacing's a video game. I don't care what anyone says. It's just a video game.
Hey,
I mean it is.
Shut up.
It's a simulator.
Whatever.
Okay.
It's a video game, but
I'll die on that hill.
I just put them up. I just pray that there is a like little career mode like they had in World of Outlaws 2002 when you could.
The 2002 game is undefeated with career mode. I loved it.
Absolutely, it is.
You start just in the regional and then you
Yeah.
like go all the way to national. Yeah, that was pretty
The
sick.
the way the Tony Stewart game did it sucked.
It really
That
did.
Tony Stewart, I wish I could take my money back so bad.
But like the
with that
concept
game.
was
Concept
cool
was
though,
good.
right? Because it was like, hey, like you gotta start in this shit box, and then you can go to this modified.
You were getting
and you-
lapped every 2 laps in that thing.
You were.
Yeah.
But
I mean,
I like funny story about the career mode in World of Outlaws 2002. I didn't realize it. This is when I was way younger and I was just messing around on the game. I didn't realize that like there was different like series like for faster cars. So like I ran the first race, which was that regional race or whatever, and like ran like pretty good. And then the next race was at Las Vegas with the Outlaws. And I was
Oh,
getting
God.
so mad because I couldn't figure out why I was getting lapped. Because I was in the worst car you could have. I couldn't figure it out. I couldn't figure out why I was like getting like beat so bad.
Hunter went through 9 PS2 controllers.
I was like 8 or something at the time, but that's a very vivid memory that I have. But I do remember
Sounds about right.
I do remember I had I took like the best car you could buy on the game and I took it to a regional race.
Oh
That's fair.
No, but here's what's funny. So in qualifying, you know how you can like if you hit the like if you flip it just right, you can knock all your wings off and still race, and not have your car be wrecked, right?
Mhm.
So I did that. I've managed it, and I have been trying this for forever. I can't remember where we were at. I think maybe Lernerville. I want to say I drove off the banking and got my wings off, and I didn't repair my car through the heat, and I won the heat and I won the race as a non-wing car.
Nice.
I thought that was like because obviously I could go lap the field with like the best car in the regional series, obviously.
This is peak.
This is peak Hunter best right here, 100% it is. But yeah, I knocked the wings off and I didn't end up like Shane Stewart, thank God.
Oh wow.
So,
Hunter,
love you,
Low
Shane.
blow, man. Low blow, man.
Love you, Shane, but damn.
Hunter proved that a non-wing 410 can beat a winged 305 in 2000.
In 2002, a non-wing
Jeez.
410 can beat a wing 305. Yes.
Hey, I will say though, like one of the funniest things is so obviously like you just set like a bunch of races and on your career mode, and like when the Outlaws were off, you're like, oh fuck it, I'll go run this like regional race or whatever it was. And I don't remember, I want to say it was like I-55 or something like that, which is like it's not a very good place to go to for any series.
No.
I'm checked out, dude, like winning because I have like the Outlaw.
I already know how
caliper-
this is gonna end.
I have the Outlaw caliper car, right?
Yeah.
There's like 5 to go. A lap car smokes the opening
Just
and
plug
shoots
the
right
opening.
in front of me, and I T-bone it, and it just says car wrecked. And I'm like, are you fucking kidding me?
You just
Like-
plug the opening, yes.
So I was just like, okay, from now on, like I went and bought like the 9,000, like the very bottom, and I think like the whatever one up from the worst of the worst, like decked it all the way out. I'm like, okay, this will be my regional car. Like,
You had
that way
like
if I
one car for each
junk-
series.
yeah, like that way if I junk this damn thing, like I'm not gonna be out a shit ton. So
Well, so I got to the point where like, which by the way, I just want to say the easiest race to win in that isn't even a regional race. It's the silver dollar race with the Outlaws, because
Yeah.
because the AI just drives off the track. It's great. That's I was so pumped to win an Outlaw show, and it just was there, and then I was like, wait a minute, like 2 cars finished this race, unreal. But so once I like. Cause like that was like it was like a $50,000 like to win show on there.
yeah, it's
You
probably
won
like
Gold
the
Cup.
national.
Yeah, technically Gold Cup, and then obviously you have the nationals that you can win. But like, I won the 50,000 race, and then I bought because I was in like the like kind of like a mid tier car, and then I sold that car and I bought the Outlaw caliber car, and then
You bought the Maxim.
yes, the Maxim. That's exactly what it is. Maxim with the Diablo skin, believe it or not.
Yes.
That's-
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Maxim with the
with
Diablo.
with K&N sponsorship.
Yes, with K&N sponsorship. Yeah, dude.
My special Nationals car was the American flag theme with Quaker State on it.
dude,
Oh my
I
God.
before
America.
America. See,
That thing was badass. I don't care what anyone says.
The fastest 12th place car.
Shut up. I am a 3-time Nationals champion on World of Outlaws 2002.
it's crazy though how hard it actually is to win that Nationals though.
It is.
It's
You have to
nuts.
throw bomb. You have to throw
You have
bombs.
to throw bombs
On
in that.
Knoxville.
Yeah. You might have to clear the field. You might have to like junk the field, honestly.
Oh, dude, I straight up feed right rears that entire race.
I mean, you have to. Otherwise, someone's
Yeah.
gonna check out. Probably Tyler Walker in the rat bag car, but
Dude,
yeah,
so
dude.
it's either him or Jack Hodenshield in the
Jack
Beef Packers
Hodgshield
car.
in the Meat Packers car. Yep.
And then so the funny thing about that is the reason Donnie is so slow is someone said, like, I heard a story that like the rat bag people like came up to him and they asked him to help like develop the game or something. I guess he told him to piss off. So they made his car the slowest car.
Really?
Yeah.
That's awesome. Oh man.
Did you have it
Donnie.
on PC? Like the
I did.
think
My dad did. Yeah.
I think it came out in like 2000. I have that
So,
one, dude.
yeah.
And Donnie Schatz is literally like the third car you put a lap down
Yep.
every time.
Oh wait,
time.
that's like an old one.
Yeah,
That's older
Yeah.
than
Came-
2002, right?
It like the copyright
Yeah.
date on it was 2000.
I remember
So that's the
that
first one,
game.
and then there's the PS2 one.
I need to figure out how to get that PC one because that was a
eBay.
I just
baby.
dude,
That was
holy
an
shit, I
OG
just realized
game.
that game, the PS2 game's 20 years old now.
yeah, ridiculous.
Oh my God. We're old.
We are old, but yeah,
Anyway.
But to continue my story, since we got off track again, I won that. So I won Gold Cup, right? And then somehow at the end of the year, I ended up winning Nationals. So I decked out like 3 different cars, or like 3 or 4 cars, however many I could spend. All Maxims, all different skins. One was like a Nationals car or whatever. And then I took one of those cars and put him like in each like every time I would go to like a regional show, I'd use this car. Every time I go to an outlaw show, I'd use this car. So I'd just be like waxing ass like the entire way through it. It was so much fun. It was a blast, and it makes me want to play some World of Outlaws 2002 now.
Gaming.
Dude, I got my PS2 somewhere around here, and I might fire it up and rip it.
Put the game meme on there.
What game?
Game.
Gaym.
GAYM.
Game.
But no, I don't know what race it was, but I was at Silver Dollar and I got junked ran off the track. So I came back from 16th and I got smoked again. So I'm like, son of a bitch. Like there's like 10 laps to go and I'm like 8th now. And I start finally just clicking them off. And I'm like 2nd, but I'm a straightaway back. Well, the lap car and the leader they just flew off of turn 3. So I'm like, holy fuck, like I'm gonna win this deal. Come out of 4, and I shit you not, like as soon as the nose wing hit the start finish line, the game just went like and it froze right there.
Oh no! You weren't supposed to win that race.
No, obviously I restarted it.
Yeah.
Ran it again, ran it back, finished 2nd.
Rip.
Right. You know what's funny though about career mode? You know how every like there's a set list of cars that are gonna make the A feature every night in that race.
Mhm.
There was one time, and Brad Furr and Danny Wood were not on that list.
Nope.
They were not on that list. But there was one time I purposely qualified shitty, and I was like knocking people out of the way, so Brad Furr ended up winning this heat race and making the A feature. And
Yeah.
he started on like the pole of the dash or something like that. And I really don't think that his car is programmed to be in there. Like I really don't, because he started on the pole and then immediately like right off the start just like didn't go. Everyone just kind of just rolled around him and then like you kind of just see him kind of creeping around. I was like what is going on here? And then same thing happened in the A feature.
You know, like whenever you're like whenever you're like picking your car and like you can like flip like the card over.
Yeah.
And like they do their thing. Brad Furr sounds so high in that thing.
Yeah.
It's so great. I'm Brad Furr.
I'm
I'm
Brad Furr.
21 years old.
I'm 21 years old. Dude,
Yeah.
I always liked picking Danny Wood when I was playing because I like the Pepsi car. Gotta love the Pepsi car.
Darren Pittman's the fastest car in the game.
Is he really?
Yeah.
Why?
I don't know.
Just is.
So did you know that Danny Wood kind of got fucked on that Pepsi deal?
yeah, he put
Yes, he
Pepsi
did.
on their deal and never gave him $1, didn't it?
So he never really asked, I guess. Like
No.
he just put Pepsi like all over his car, and then like towards the end of the year, he was like, "Hey, like I've been traveling, you know,
They're like, "Who
around
are you?"
with the World of Outlaws with your guys' name on your car. Do you think you could like give me some sponsorship money?" And they're like,
No.
"No, like
No.
we didn't tell you to, or
Why would you
didn't
do
have to
that?
do that."
Yeah.
That's
So-
a bold.
I
I'm
mean,
gonna put Race Ready Media on the back of my truck and expect money.
expect gas money.
Yes.
Not happening.
Diesel money.
Not happening.
Okay.
Can't
Damn,
can't
you're right.
afford that. Can't afford that.
Unreal. Anyway.
But yeah, lots of makes me want to play World of Outlaws 2002 now. But so pray for a good game there. You know, we really need another good World of Outlaws.
We need a good
game.
this generation needs a good sprint car game.
Yes, absolutely. For these young kids coming up, and also the people that grew up with World of Outlaws 2002, we need something else to play.
My TV is now officially struggling with World of Outlaws 2002.
Yeah, because I have it hooked up. I had it hooked up to this TV in here, and it kind of chops every now and then. It gets real choppy.
Yeah.
So unfortunate, but boys, we kind of rambled a lot this episode. Didn't have like a whole lot to talk about. Got any closing remarks before we sign this one out here? Anything?
No.
No, nothing. Dev, you got anything?
I'm gonna go with a bold move here and say Tomac wins 450s. That's
I'll say
Is the
I'll
sky
say Jet
blue?
Lawrence win. I'll say Jet Lawrence wins 250.
Is the sky blue?
No,
I didn't think so.
not
It's
right
red.
now.
Oh, is it? It looks.
it's red because this is hell.
Oh, yeah, because
Oh,
Tomac and
wow.
Lawrence keep winning.
No.
Oh, okay. Anyways,
Anyway.
well, boys. On that note, we'll have a lot more to talk about next week on big number 10 on the podcast. Double digits. So tune in next week to see more of this of us BSing all around. So for me, Dev, Weston, take it easy, guys, and we will see you next week. Later, folks.
Bye.